and welcome to Wednesday night meditation at Unity Spiritual Living Center in Abilene, Texas. I'm Diana Liz, your session facilitator. This evening, we're going to start with some standing mindful movement to prepare our mind and our body for candlelight gazing meditation. This is a first time leading this meditation. It was a delightful experience preparing it, and I'm very excited to be able to share it with you. So let's start the timer, and I want to not go over because we want to get everything done that we're going to do today. There it goes. Okay, so let's begin by separating our feet, the width of our hips, and bending our knees ever so slightly. We're not bending them a lot, we're just bending them ever so slightly. Take your shoulders and bring them forward. Bring them up. Roll them down and back. And let the arms hang. Again, shoulders forward, up by the ears. Bring them back and let them come down. One more time. Shoulders forward, separate your scapula and your spine, letting the spine open. Shoulders up, back, and let them settle right before they fall. Now, picture your hips being heavy and sinking down, creating space at your waist. So we have the ribs above and the hips grounded. You can feel the hips grounding down into your feet. So shift to one side and come to center. Shift to the other side and come to center. Here we go again. Shift and center. Shift and center. Shift and center. Shift and center. And now make it smooth. And try and let your arms respond to the movement. And let them wave as if you were playing with water, letting your fingers ripple through the water, one side and the other side. Very relaxed. Just playing. No intention of being anywhere, just feeling the sensation of moving and floating. Let your head respond as well, and your shoulders, letting them just ooze and not moving them intentionally, but allowing them to respond to the movements of the shifting of the weight. I shift and I relax, and therefore I move. It's not something I do, it's something that happens. So I'm just here for the ride, riding the wave of the movement. Feel it in your ribs. Feel how your ribs are responding to the movement. Concentrate on that lower rib as it comes down on one side and up on the other. Letting your ear respond, focusing on the ear as it goes up, down, and down. And the other ear goes up. One ear is up, the other ear is up. Just enjoying the moment, making it smaller, 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 and coming to a standstill. Can you feel any subtle vibrations? Just like when you ring the Tibetan bowl, You hear it, and then when you don't hear it, you can still feel something where it's still vibrating, but our ears cannot hear it, yet we can sense the vibration. Can you feel the vibration of the movement you just created? Taking the hands and bringing them up slowly and turning, let's bring our palms together. Let's try that again. Bring our palms together. Turn the palms, reaching up, up. Now, the knees are not locked or straight, but they have straightened some. The feet are still grounded in the floor. And I'm reaching upward, and I'm trying to create space between my lower ribs, actually both of them, and my hips. And now I try and relax my shoulders some. So I'm not pulling myself out of alignment. Shoulders are still engaged. Hands are up. Now bring the hands back down. Take a breath and exhale through the mouth slowly as we bring the hands down. Oh, take a breath. Gather the energy. Link the fingers. Turn the palms. Reaching up. Grounding the feet. Grounding the pelvis. Creating space within the body. Taking a breath. Releasing the hands and blowing out. Take a breath and rest. Rest in this position, totally relaxed. And we'll do it one last time. Gather the energy, bring our hands together, bring it up, turn it, reach up. Keep the shoulders engaged, downward, lifting up, creating space in the body, releasing the hands, blowing out the mouth. Take a breath in and slowly blow. And resting again. Take a breath and see how delicious it feels. Now we're going to do a forward and backward rocking motion. So we step forward and back, forward and back. Knees are relaxed, forward and back. And concentrate on one hand, the opposite hand of the foot that's in front. So I have my left foot in front, I'm using my right arm. Rock and rock and rock. And once again, it's like playing with water, letting our fingers ripple the top of the water, rocking, turning the hand, turning the hand, turning the hand. 1, 2. And slowing down a little bit and breathing with it. Inhale as you go forward and exhale going back. Now let's change sides. Exhale. Inhale. Soft fingers, soft hands. Feel the water with soft, soft fingertips, as if you were trying to touch a flower petal. Slowing down a little bit and focusing on the breath. I have trouble slowing down. I'm excited. And bring it back to that standing pose. Rest for just a second. Now we're going to do a very similar action, but this time we're going to stroke our ethereal field. So we have an electromagnetic field that extends anywhere from 3 to 7 feet around us. And actors that perform on stage are able to project their light all the way up to the top last row of the balcony. We're not going to extend it. We're going to keep our energy right here within us, and we're going to stroke our ethereal field. And we're going to use those same soft fingers that we just practiced. So we're going to have the palm of our hand facing the floor, and we're going to stroke up, turn our hand, and stroke in. And you can coordinate your breath with this. Exhale as you go out. Inhale as you come in. And then bring it in, bring it across your chest, and bring the other hand over. Bring it up, turn your palm, take it out. Bring it in, turn your palm, and take it out. Stroking the field. Breathing in as you come towards your heart, breathing out as you go out. Bring it in, bring it across, bring it out, and bring both hands down. Take a breath and rest. The other hand. Let's do one last one. Our lymphatic system doesn't get activated unless we make an extra effort. So we're going to take the back of our hand and very gently, we're going to keep our hands the way we've had them this whole session, very soft, very relaxed. And we're just going to tap the lymph nodes in our armpits. This is especially important for women. So just tap, have it be relaxed and stimulating. Now let's try the other side. Now we're going to tap, and this will allow us to rotate our hips, our our rib cage slightly and let it bounce up. And once again, we let the movement happen. We try not to do it. We try to allow it. So it has to do with the amount and kind of effort that we put into it. And smaller. And bring it to a stop. Bring the hands together. You might be able to feel the electromagnetic field between the palms of your hands. If you can't, let's just vibrate them really fast, keeping the hands soft. And bring that energy. You might be able to feel it now. It's kind of like a magnet separating the two. Bring that energy to your heart. And we know that the moment that you feel peace, the moment you relax your lips, the moment that the eyes lower the gaze, the moment that the eyes crinkle in a smile, the moment the lips curl, it moves the body. It helps to move the body from the sympathetic system of fight, flight, and freeze to rest, restore, relax, love, and enjoy life. So let's do that one more time. Shake your hands. Keep them soft. Let the energy build up in between your hands. Make it smaller and faster and smaller and faster. Now stop and feel the energy. It's just, you can feel something is there, even though we can't see it. And bring it to your heart. Lower the gaze. Let the eyes relax. Put a smile in your heart. A Buddha smile. Breathe in and relax. Breathe in and relax. Bring the feet together. And now we can straighten our knees. Not locked. We do not want to lock our joints. We want to keep them primed for motion. And the sternum is in a nice position. We hope to carry this posture into our meditation and this relaxation. I will change locations and I'll be back with you. And we will continue our Wednesday night meditation at Unity Spiritual Living Center in Abilene, Texas. Tonight's meditation, original name in Sanskrit is Trakata, and it is found in the Pradipika, a yoga manual that was created by a yogi sage, Yogi Swatmarama, in the 15th and 16th centuries. Pra means light, lamp, or to illuminate. Ta means moon, and yoga means to join. So this is to join in the light. There we go. Oops. Light and candles are a part of religious and secular cultures around the world. And just think of Christmas. How can we think of Christmas without lights? Or Hanukkah. And there's a very popular holiday called St. Lucy's Day that I did not know anything about till I started this research. And it's very popular in Italy, I understand. The Chinese Lantern Light Festival, and there's many, many others all around the world. Unlike most of the meditations that we have explored together, this meditation is done with the eyes both opened and closed. Tonight, we will focus on a candle flame. If you do not have a candle flame, you can use a secular or religious object that brings you comfort. When the gaze is directed at the candle flame, everything else fades into the background. This allows your mind to fully focus on the candle. Those who have invasive thoughts and distractions and have a really hard time meditating might find this practice very helpful. During the meditation, you'll have an opportunity to hold the image of the flame in your imagination with your eyes closed. If it is within your comfort level, to focus on the third eye, the pineal gland, at this time, I encourage you to explore. I began doing that several months ago, and it impacted my relaxation significantly. I can measure it with my heart rate variability on my Fitbit. This evening, we will begin with, we already did mindful movement. We will take a few moments to set up your space after I finish the introduction. I will guide you into the meditation. During the meditation, there'll be several sections where you'll have time to sustain your own meditation in silence. We will finish with a loving kindness blessing, and I will guide you out of the meditation. We will then rest with our eyes closed for several moments before we are completely finished. So let's choose, it's most helpful if you have a quiet and darkened space. Whatever you have, we can make adjustments and make do. If you can dim the lights. Dim lights and darkness are best for candle gazing. Place your candle on a flame-resistant surface, so we don't want any excitement during the meditation, and at a comfortable eye level, and usually a slightly, just ever so slightly downward gaze. And depending on how far the candle is from you, determines you don't want to be looking down. You just want the eyeballs to relax. So just kind of estimate. The distance is recommended between 2 and 4 feet for your candle or your sacred object. You may want to place a cushion if you're sitting in a chair. This is a sitting meditation, to allow you to sit with good posture and also be relaxed. Relaxation is super important. And we don't want to be sitting in a rigid position or forcing to hold ourselves erect. So find whatever you need to do to make yourself comfortable and with an aligned posture that is straight. You may want to loosen your collar, remove your shoes, find a comfy shawl or blanket if you tend to get cold. Now, if you need to take a moment to darken your room, get the candle and a lighter for the candle. I don't know how you can let me know. I don't see the chat box. So I'll give you a minute to arrange whatever you need to arrange, and we'll be right back. Once you're seated and comfortable, you may light your candle. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to find out what is the most comfortable position for you to hold your hands. We did a lot of work today relaxing our hands, and we want to maintain them in a relaxed position. So one of the ways that we can hold our hands is to put our left hand on top of our right hand. And for you, it'll probably look like this. And then we can put the ends of our thumbs together and place this position in our lap. So try that and see how that feels to you. The other positions that we can try is the Vishnu Mudra. And in this mudra, you take the thumb and place it on the side, right on the edge of the index finger, and we make this position. So let's see it on the other side so you get another view. And we place this, you can place that in our laps or on the armrests. And take a moment and see how that feels to you. Does that feel more comfortable or less comfortable? Now we can place our hands with our palms up, resting in our lap. See how that feels to you. Mudra, palms open. Or we can do palms down in our lap. So take a moment and explore those. You may want to do them each one more time. Left hand resting in the right hand. Vishnu Mudra. Palms up, palms down. Let's close our eyes and sit peacefully and begin to form an image of meditation in your mind. Imagine that you are safe in a comfortable room. The room is pleasantly dark and a candle warms the room. Begin by observing the breath coming in and going out. Noticing how it's getting calmer and regular and even. Our breath is getting smooth. You can focus on your heart if that helps, or you can focus on your dantian and do diaphragmatic breathing, whatever feels soothing to you right now. Scan the body for any areas that might be holding tension. And see if you can soothe the area around the tension with your breath.
And just be aware of it. Nothing that you have to make happen. We'll come back to this later in the meditation. When you're ready, open your eyes and gaze at the center of the candle flame, just above the wick. Try to keep the eyes in a relaxed gaze with a steady focus without blinking. We want a relaxed gaze with a steady focus. Feel a simple field of awareness, observing the thoughts that arise, watching them come and go. Imagine a sentry standing guard at a medieval castle gate, watching people enter and exit without following them. If a distracting thought arises that tempers your desire to hook into it, gently direct your focus back to the candle flame. Gaze as long as possible without straining your eyes. And when you feel the need to do so, you may close your eyes. When you close your eyes, try to keep the image of the flame in your awareness as long as possible. If a clear image does not appear in your mind's eye, that's okay. Focus on the attributes of the light, its radiance, its warmth, its comfort. When the image eventually disappears, repeat the process again. We will do this for 5 minutes. I will ring the Tibetan bowl to bring us back together. Take a breath. Notice the soft flame at the top of the candle. See how it flickers. Bring your attention to your breath. Exhale through your nose so slowly that the flame of the candle will not flicker. Even if you held the candle close to you. Imagine how the flame responds each time you breathe. Feel yourself relaxing as you watch the beautiful patterns made by the flickering light of the candle. Notice how the flame gently moves as the candle burns. Imagine that the candle melts away the stresses and the tensions you have been holding in your body. As the candle burns, feel the tension easing and relaxation flowing through your body. Notice the candle wax becoming softer. Feel your body becoming softer. The softening wax is melting, turning to liquid, warm and flowing, free from tension. See the wax of the candle melting. It's melting away your tension. It's melting away from your body. As the melted wax builds within the edges, it slides. See it slowly overflow and pour down the side of the candle, drop by drop. Feel any stresses you are still holding on to dripping away with each drop of wax. The soft flame of relaxation warms you from the inside, melting away your stress. melting and relaxing, melting and relaxing. If there's anything you wish to release, be it a physical, emotional, social, or spiritual pain or unease, a negativity, as you see each drop of melted wax begins to drop, inhale and say to yourself, I wish to release. And as you exhale, name whatever it is that you wish to release. You can release it, if you so choose, to your higher power, your name for God. Continue to observe the wax, and with each inhale, I wish to release. And with each drop of melted wax, exhale and name it. I will now pause for 3 minutes to allow you time to release whatever weight you are carrying. I will ring the Tibetan bowl to bring us back together. We will culminate our meditation tonight with a loving kindness responsorial. Our response to each phrase may all beings everywhere be filled with patience, wisdom, and the light of love. The candle represents elimination of the darkness of ignorance, fear, and hatred. May all beings everywhere be filled with patience, wisdom, and the light of love. This candle represents the dawning of the light of understanding, of empathy, and of compassion. May all beings everywhere be filled with patience, wisdom, and the light of love. This candle represents the clarity born of patience and the wisdom that dispels frustration, anger, and suffering. May all beings everywhere be filled with patience, wisdom, and the light of love. This candle represents the light of awakened consciousness. May all beings everywhere be filled with patience, wisdom, and the light of love. This candle represents peace and serenity that radiates into the world. May all beings everywhere be filled with patience, wisdom, and the light of love. This candle is a beacon of kindness and hospitality that draws us all ever closer together. May all beings everywhere be filled with patience, wisdom, and the light of love. I honor the divine light within me and around me, where whenever I need patience, wisdom, and the light of love, I will remember the image of the candle flame. May I be filled with patience, wisdom, and the light of love. Our meditation has come to an end. Slowly bring your awareness back to the present. Become much more aware of the time and place. Slowly stretching your muscles. Open your eyes, enjoying the feeling of calm and peace that remains within you. I'm Diana Liz, founder of Rejuvenating Lifestyle for Mind, Body, Health, and Happiness, wishing you the happiest of holidays. Namaste.